Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's another humid day, so if the lens is fogging up, I'm sorry. But I got to hightail it over to Chester County Transmissions so we can show you what happened internally to the trans. We're also going to do the gear oil change in the diffs. I got to get over there. They already called me. They're like, where are you at? So got to get over there. And shout out to Bob Gazille, an old friend of mine, for letting me borrow his Ram 2500. Yeah, I know it's not a Cummins, but it's still a Ram. It's still a Ram.
We make the strings louder.
And just like that, guys, we're at Chester County Transmissions. Let's go in and see Andy. Hi. You're gonna make it on the vlog, Rick.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Gentlemen and ladies.
Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. It's all right. It's not like we have anything else going on here other than, you know, Ram Piece projects. All right, so what we have here, guys, this is our Overdrive Drum. Kind of as everybody was suspecting going into this was going to be the main problem, and it absolutely is. So this is the factory drum. Here are our factory clutches. Now, if we look, this is what a good clutch is supposed to look like, all right? Now we're going to go to the other side here, and I'm going to show you what a burnt clutch looks like. Just black. I mean, it's just as you would imagine. Here's a clutch that's beginning to burn. You know, you can see the black inner ring. We still have some brown on the outside. The interesting thing about these clutches is that they are one-sided. So we have friction material on this side, just steel on this side. It does make it so they can be particularly thin, which means we can fit more clutches in here, more counts of clutches, but we only have a friction element on one side versus the other. The other thing you'll notice about this, what you would call a clutch stack up, is that there aren't any steels. Typically you would have a friction plate that has a friction element on both sides and then a steel, which is just, for the sake of the video, this is a steel. All right, you have metal on both sides, no friction element at all. So what they did was, in order to get more in there, we have friction element on one side, steel on the other, but now we don't need steels because we have friction against steel. Right? So it was a good approach. Unfortunately, as we know, it just doesn't quite work out that way. The new drum, which we have right here, it's basically assembled already. We're not completely done with it. You can see all the clutches loaded inside here. Big deal is this is the retainer ring. It's a bolt-on ring. It's designed to keep these clutches from actually doing this, twisting. As you can see, they're not very strong. And when you have a lot of heat buildup, as we've kind of talked about before with transmissions, heat buildup and then heat dissipation is a big deal when it comes to proper operation and then the potential failures. As this begins to heat up during operation, the clutches can flex, they can do this, they can distort. As soon as they distort, they're not holding properly, they begin to burn. So one of the ideas with this Sonax upgrade is we have a drum now that's not going to distort. We have a retainer ring that's not going to distort. The actual clutches themselves are twice as thick, and they're double-sided. So now we have extra surface area because we have a double-sided clutch, and we have extra thickness. That thickness means we have the greater ability to dissipate heat. So really, the whole way around, this is a tremendous upgrade, and obviously it's a no-brainer. So obviously this is going to finish reassembly. We have to get a dial indicator on it and make sure our clutch clearances are proper. But that's almost done. This is the pump out of the transmission. They're known. They're just, it's a overly complicated design. This is like a pump and valve body in one, which most vehicles don't do it that way. It's usually just a traditional gear type pump that's driven by the torque converter. But this one is very unique. With anything though that's newly engineered, there's always bugs in it. The bores, there's a converter valve and a pressure regulator valve in here that are problematic, particularly the pressure regulator valve. The manufacturer has been addressing it. You can buy new pumps, you can get remanufactured pumps. We did get another pump. We have it in a box over there, so we're not cutting any corners. Steve's not cutting any corners. We're gonna make sure we have a new pump, updated pump in here. Obviously we have the drum. There's a few other small things that are getting done along the way.
All right, guys, we are gonna change the differential oil with Peter. Waiting on parts to finish the transmission overhaul. Actually, the overhaul is pretty much done. I just need some additional parts that I'm waiting for, a flex plate and one other item. And I actually ordered an item that's related to the coolant, but I gotta verify that it's still coming or not. I ordered it on Monday. Today is Wednesday. I set it to 2-day air from FedEx, paid like $160 in shipping, and I still don't have it, and nor do I have tracking information. Got the runaround yesterday when I called about it. So I don't know. I might have to cancel that order, and you know, that's what I get for not going with the guys I know and normally deal with, like Mikey Garofalo, Dirty Diesels. My fault, my fault. Less mess, less waste version. It's hard to do it with one hand, Pete.
It comes like, oh, how about that?
Look at that. Would you just look at it?
Yeah,
that's beautiful, isn't it?
That is much better.
That's what you get with AMSOIL.
Yeah.
Makes life a lot more easier and better.
Betterer.
We don't want to make messes. All right. I get all my AMSOIL products from Tim Champness. His information will be in the description below, and I'll have it up here as well. He supports the channel. Please check him out. If you like AMSOIL, purchase it from him. It helps him out, helps me out, helps the channel out, because that's what we're doing here. We're gaining relationships. And we're also teaching. I'm learning. You guys are learning. Pete was learning yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We learned some things yesterday. Yep. But yeah, seriously, check him out if you need some AMSOIL products. That's all I put in this beast, AMSOIL, except for the antifreeze. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in a rush to get that, but even if I even get an opportunity to install that part, whether it comes or not, that's to be determined. And why AMSOIL? Because it's the best.
The best.
You know what's great about these mag high-tech diff covers? You don't have to completely remove it. It's got a drain plug.
It's got a drain plug and a fill plug and a dipstick.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is the break-in service, so we want to see something on there.
According to Randy's ring and pinion,
Yeah, Randy's ring and pinion.
500 miles. So I think I'm about 2,000 miles overdue for this. Oh.
Typical break-in.
So that's not unusual.
If it was shiny flakes, we'd be concerned. We'll put it on paper or cardboard. That way you get a better look. Put this like this. You don't want it to look like metallic paint. And I'm not seeing metallic paint. Good sign.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Even works in space.
You still need to snip the end of it though.
Yep.
AMSOIL can't do everything for you guys. Here we go. Is there a safety seal on it?
Yep.
We gotta make sure it's safe. We don't want it leaking out.
I don't want the UPS truck getting full of this stuff.
So what's the weather forecast today, Pete?
Oh, a balmy 94. Maybe 75% humidity. 85 if we're lucky.
And that makes it so much faster too, huh?
Yep.
Now what technique are you using right now?
I don't know, toothpaste.
Okay, toothpaste technique. There you go, guys.
Yep. Roll it like a toothpaste tube.
Let that trend. All right, what are your first thoughts?
I love it.
There you go. It's awesome. So there you have it, guys. It's the professional, the expert.
I love it.
That definitely went a lot faster than when we first did it with the other oil. Yeah. We were here for a little bit just putting diff oil in. That was pretty quick. Dumped that quart fast. I'm so excited to put diff oil in. Good times. Good times at Chester County Transmissions. Good times. So nice when your diff has a dipstick.
Yeah. That puts us to the top of that line.
I think that's where we want to be.
Yep.
So just a note, guys, there were some oils probably still in the axle tubes.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you wanted to do a full drain, you're probably still leaving it for a long period of time aren't going to get everything out unless you have the vehicle tilted on one side and then tilted on the other side to get it over the bearings outside of the carriers. The oil can travel, but once it's in there, it's kind of difficult for it to get out.
All right, on to the front. If you guys are doing a gear swap, man, that's really clean.
Far cleaner than the back.
Yes. If you guys are doing a gear swap, I highly recommend getting diff covers. Mag High Tech, they make decent diff cover. It's very high quality. It meets Ram Beast Project standard. But yeah, that's a lot cleaner.
Of course, consider that this is often just along for the ride.
Yeah. I've only used it a little bit.
Yeah. It's propelling the vehicle almost 90% of the time, 100% of the time.
I used it in a creek up in the mountains. Yep.
Right.
Yep. We were in Lycoming County. I drove through a creek, and then I used it on Assateague Island.
Nice.
On the sand. Last time I used my 4x4.
Pretty cool.
It is.
I mean, it's convenient. I mean, you know, typically, do they have any in the bottles? Yeah. Yeah, you know, when you're dealing, oh, these are all bags.
Yeah. All bags.
Yeah, like I'm
bags.
sure if you guys saw the other video when we were initially filling, you know, they are in this long bottle that's kind of obnoxious if you're in a tight spot. So it's like AMSOIL's got a pretty good thing going here.
And
this is convenient.
And Pete's got a new method. It's
Yeah.
called the Toothpaste Method.
Okay.
Like a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, you roll
okay.
you roll it up like a tube of toothpaste.
Right. How about that?
How about that?
Pretty
AMSOIL.
snazzy, yeah.
AMSOIL's got it going on, guys. Yeah, watch how fast it is for me to fill this.
That's just funny.
It's crazy. It's so quick.
It's pretty awesome.
The guy I got him from, he deals with fleet sales and businesses, you know. You never know. You might
You know, that might be a contact.
yeah.
Yeah, if you have a number, you can leave me or
Yeah,
something.
it's going to be on all my videos in the descriptions.
That's pretty
so go
sweet.
check it out. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. How about that?
How about that? Now, Andy did stop by briefly, looked at our samples. He was happy with the front, a little concerned with the rear. So what we're going to do is wait about a month, and then we're going to change the rear diff oil again and see if it clears up at all. It could be debris and crap that's been inside the axle tubes. We don't know. Hopefully it's a lot clearer. The key thing was there was not a lot of metal debris inside there. Pretty much almost zero in the front, right?
Zero.
Pete, see you in a couple days, bud.
Yep.
We are done today. Short video, guys. Yeah, I'm getting out of the heat. Pete's not far behind me.
Not far.
All right, guys, I am home. The video is coming to an end. I gotta keep an eye on her because last time you got me looking at the camera.
Oh, tripping you up.
She got me looking at the screen. I'm not looking at you guys. I'm looking at the screen over here.
See what
But
I'm doing.
I need to look at you guys. Stop putting bunny ears over my head. It's a bug.
All right, I'll do them.
Sorry for my little tantrum earlier when it came to the parts. I normally use, like I said, Dirty Diesels or Garofalo, and I have a good relationship with those guys. I have their cell phone numbers. If I need something, like I hit up Mike, I said, Mike, I need a part by Tuesday, like the next day or 2 days from now. I know that I'm gonna get it, and if there's an issue, they call me right away. Like there was an issue with the flex plate. I ordered that through Mike, and he sent me an email. He goes, hey man, these are our options. They screwed up. It's not me. Just and he had all the information for me right away. I didn't have to call him. I didn't have to send him an email. I didn't have to text him. Didn't have to do anything. He contacted me. That's the type of relationships that you want to have, and they're great businesses. Are you laughing at me?
I just taken notice lately you talk more with your hands.
Only
than,
on camera. Only on camera. I don't
know.
do this in real life.
does
For some
it?
reason I do it because it feels like you're talking to someone. But before I placed this order, I verified with the company. I actually called them on the phone to make sure they had the Suncoast triple disc converter in stock, because I told them I was in a time sensitive situation. I needed it 2 days from the day to order. So I placed the order immediately after confirming and never received tracking information. I called them on the phone. They said, oh yeah, you'll have it tonight. That night, the following day. Never received it. I called them back today, sort of in panic mode because we want to put this truck back together and I don't have a torque converter. So a little concerned. I call them up and I'll be honest with you, gave me a little bit of attitude. They're saying there's a time difference because they're out in Idaho and we're out here on the East Coast. I placed the order at 9:50 on Monday.
Our time,
East Coast time. So plenty of time to get that order processed and shipped out, and nothing was ever done. No notification was sent to me, no tracking. It did say the order was processed. I did get an email saying the order was processed, but there was no tracking information. So I don't know. I'll never ever deal with any other companies for parts besides Mikey G, Garofalo Enterprises, or Dirty Diesels. Never again, ever. They lost a customer. And I ordered stuff from this company before and never had an issue, but something very important like this where you call and you verify. I don't know, I'm going on a tangent now. I'm acting like a 2-year-old. I know. I want my truck back on the road, guys. You can understand, right? They can understand.
They understand, yeah.
Anyway.
I'm tired of hearing you complain. Poor thing.
Oh yeah, we got key tags, guys. Plenty of the thin blue line Ram Beast Projects key tags. A brick. You guys need to order these. We got to sell these things. Check them out on rambeastprojects.com. We got decals. Decals are selling, man. Decals they're moving.
They are.
The wife loves it. The wife loves it. And she is working on a new release for the t-shirts and something for you women.
Yes, ladies. Sorry.
That's fine. So tell your wives they need to watch the channel because, you know, hey, it could also help you get truck parts. You know, my wife's involved. Be like, look at Ram Beast Projects wife. She's out there, Heddy. She's out there tearing it up, wrenching, going to shops, being involved. Well,
I have secrets.
She has secrets.
No secrets. Truck parts mean things for me too.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, she got her clothing line she's got her women's end of it. So there's going to be something coming out for the ladies on the website. So definitely check that out, rambeastprojects.com. Again, all the proceeds go right back into the channel. They help me pay all these large part bills that I have, and I have a lot right now. This Overhaul series isn't over. We still got maybe one video left. Ooh. One video if all goes well on the next video. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I want to thank Tim Champness for the AMSOIL oil. If you guys are in the market and you guys are doing an oil change, make sure you hit him up. He supports the channel. Very important to, you know, take care of our supporters. You know, you enjoy watching the content. Well, these guys are helping me make this content for you. So definitely, you know, check him out. Check out Dirty Diesels. Check out Mikey Garofalo. Check out Chester County Transmissions. A lot of guys been contacting me, asking me all kinds of transmission questions. Listen, I'm no transmission expert. I'm not even a little bit. But those guys are. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all them, and I appreciate all you guys. We're growing. We are growing a lot. Like the last 2 videos are, I don't know what's going on with YouTube's algorithm, but thank you.
Wait till my video on how to cover books in contact paper comes out.
Don't worry, that's not happening, guys. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen. But she might have a Build-A-Bear video because she's into this, she's building bears now. I hope you guys truly enjoyed this video. And if you did, give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And if you didn't, give it a thumbs up anyway.
That's right.
Because we already got a thumbs down within, what, 5 minutes of posting our last video? 5 minutes, someone gave it a thumbs down. How do you give that video a thumbs down? You're just a hater. We don't have time for you. If you're stopping by for the first time, smash that subscribe button. Smash that like the Hulk.
But don't break your phone.
Yeah, don't break your phone, guys. Don't listen to Kylie. And we'll see you on the next upload. Love you guys.